Hello, YouTube. Ron Dizzle here, your smoking theologian. Don't judge me. I know it's bad. It is what it is. Hey, I wanted to make a quick video about what I saw yesterday, last night, whatever it was. I'm over here in the U.S. and what happened was over in Speaker's Corner in London, Britain, whatever. If you don't know what Speaker's Corner is, by the way, you need to look that place up. I wish so much we could have something like that here in America, in the U.S. But the guy from P. Fander Films, I always forget his name. He's like one of my favorite apologists too. He said it pretty well. You know, we could have that here in America, but we have way too many guns. People will get killed for sure. And you know, one of the reasons why I want to make this video is the lady in question. Her name is Hatun Tash, and she is a Christian apologetic over there in Speaker's Corner in London, and she was assaulted by this Muslim guy when she was holding up a picture of, I don't know if it was a Charlie Hebdo picture specifically or one that she made. I think it was one that she made, and it shows Muhammad crying like a little crybaby because Islam and i.e. Muhammad cannot take criticism. Islam cannot handle criticism. Like, this is so apparently obvious at this point. I don't know who in the right mind would ever say that they can't, because they can't. It is proven over and over and over again, specifically in Speaker's Corner. And like I said, if you've never heard of this place, you don't know what it is, please look this place up. It is a very special place over there in London. I one day I'm gonna go out there, and I just so want to see that place. Shout out to Soko Films and Bob the Builder and his whole team that's out there. I mean, there are some Christian apologists out there who are doing, I feel like, who are literally on the front lines and are out there, it seems like every day, defending Christianity and critiquing Islam. And man, they catch some heat. And then the girl I'm talking about, the lady I'm talking about, open my window there because I'm a smoker, I'm a sinner. Hatun Tash, I don't know how tall she is, how big she is. It looks like she's about 5 feet tall, all of about 110 pounds, if that. You know, after she eats a Big Mac, you know, I mean, she's a tiny thing. And the video, I'm not good on YouTube. I don't know how to splice the image in, and honestly, I don't really want to, man. It's pretty harsh, man. It is just unbelievable, man. So, after I kind of tell you what happens, I actually have a question about London policing and just the jail system over there and kind of how it works. Because I do have a question. So anyone in London or anyone that really knows about this, please get back to me and let me know, because I would love to know. Anyways, so Hatun Tash is out there. She's, you know, critiquing Islam. She holds a picture up of Muhammad crying like a baby, and dude just like whack. I mean, just like comes down on her, man, like slaps the shit out of her, you know? And then the thing is, here's the thing. So as Christians, you know, we're called to live in peace if we can. We're not called to violence by any means. You know, we, a believer in Christ, would never, ever do something like that. Like, we can be, you know, obviously we're humans, we get mad, we get angry, we disagree. For one, we don't resort to violence. Two, we would never hit a woman, ever, because we are called not to. Not to mention, this kind of brings into the question I wanted to ask you guys about, if you're in London or if you know anything about it. Well, before I get to that, so this guy just totally just clocks her one. The video I looked up said that he knocked her out and she lost consciousness. I don't think that happened. I think she just caught a zinger, man. And she was out of it for a second, which would happen if you got hit by a man and you're a little woman. You know, and here's why I'm making this video. So it's getting real hot over there, like real hot, man. It like on the Muslim side, I think them cats are really starting to get PO'd, and they're just really upset because they can't handle their criticism. They can't defend their prophet. They can't defend the Quran. They can't. Don't even talk to me about the hadith. I mean, if you're a Sunni, I believe if you're a Sunni, you follow the hadith, the Sunnah of Muhammad, whatever it is. You're called to believe in the hadith. But it's really funny how even when you're Sunnis, they pick and choose. So if it embarrasses Islam or makes Islam look bad or makes Muhammad look bad, oh, that's not trustworthy. But every single one of them that is complimentary to Islam, oh no, read the hadith. It's completely, it's beautiful. Oh, Muhammad's great. It's a load of crap. I mean, on the outside looking in, Muslims probably don't see this, but you guys look like children. You look like angry little babies. And you just keep, and the thing is, years ago, a long time ago, me and my cousin were at this party, and he was making fun of this girl, actually. We were young, stupid, whatever. He was making fun of this girl, and he was just like eating her up. But they weren't lies. It was all truth. And when we were driving back, he goes, Ron, he goes, I have found that the truth is the best thing to play with, because the truth is the truth. There is no, you can't fight it, because what you're saying is true. So when these apologists are just totally critiquing Islam and destroying it, they can't say anything back. I understand their frustration. Like, I totally do. Like, they can't defend it. There are some Muslim apologists who do literally verbal and interpretation karate to try to get out of it. Even still, when you're against when you're talking to a seasoned Christian debater or a seasoned Christian apologist, it unravels completely. But I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to read you two verses, one from the Bible, one from the Quran, regarding women, wives specifically. And I want you to contrast the two, and let's listen to them. Especially you Muslims. I mean, like, it's hard. I mean, I hate Islam. Muslims are, they're people, and it's, I don't hate them, man. I just feel like they've been just completely brainwashed into this horrible religion, and they can't get out of it. Islam almost reminds me of like a gang. I'm in Southern California, man. We've gotten a lot better on gangs out here, but you hit certain areas, man. Those gangs have been entrenched for 50, 60, 70, 80 years, 100 years. I mean, dude, the Mexican gang's been in the LA area since like the 1920s. 100 years. And it's not so much the gangs, and it's the culture. Like, you can't break away from it. Islam has this culture that you can't break away from. You'll be disowned by your family. You'll be hated by your friends, hated by your family. You're ostracized. So I see why it's really hard to really escape that religion. So I'm going to read you these two verses. Okay. The first one I'm going to read you is from the Quran. Okay, it's regarding wives. Okay, this is I can't speak Arabic, so don't judge me. Okay, it's An Nisa, I believe, Nisaa, An Nisa, and it's Ayo or verse whatever. I think it's 34. Yeah, I think it's 34. It says, that's what it says. Is that the right one? Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so that's what it says. Men are in charge of women by right of what Allah has given one over the other and what they spend for maintenance from their wealth. So righteous women are devoutly obedient, guarding in the husband's absence what Allah would have them guard. But those wives from whom you fear arrogance, first advise them, okay? Then if they persist, forsake them in bed. Oh, no nookie for you. I'm sure, I mean, if you know women and you I don't know any guys that could tell their woman, hey, I ain't giving you no bedtime. And she's gonna be like, okay, this is the stupidest thing. Way to go, Allah. Forsake them in bed, and finally strike them. But if they obey you once more, seek no means against them. Indeed, Allah is ever exalted and grand. So beat your wives. That's what it's saying. If they ain't listening, smack them up. just like this dude did to Hatun Tash. It's in their Quran. They're commanded to do it. Okay. Here's in contrast. Here's a verse regarding women, wives specifically in the Bible. Okay. This is 1 Peter 3:7. It says, "In the same way, you husbands must give honor to your wives. Treat your wife with understanding as you live together. She may be weaker than you are, but she is your equal partner in God's gift of new life. Treat her as you should, so your prayers will not be hindered." And that's just one verse. So contrast the two. The Quran says men are in charge of women. The Bible, the Bible says you must give honor to your wives. So, there's Islam for you. Islam tells you to beat your women. Christianity says you must honor your wives. So, anyways, to the question I had in London Speaker's Corner, just over there, period. So over here in the U.S., we were having some crazy issues with the police and black people being killed, and just all kinds of stuff going on over here. There's a lot of defund the police going on, all this crazy stuff, man, it's insane. But I'm just curious because Speaker's Corner is I don't know how big that park is. It looks big, and there's a lot of people around. And that dude just, came at her. Here in the U.S., Christian or not, I mean, if you came at a little woman like that, whether she was right, wrong, whatever she was doing, she's trying to kill someone, God knows what, whatever. And if some dude hit a woman like that, man, that dude would have got his ass beat, dragged, thumped. I mean, and then the funny thing is, if the cops didn't whoop his ass, when he got taken into jail, and depending on where you're at, if you're in LA County, you go in Twin Towers or something like that, and they check your paperwork and they find out that you beat a woman. I mean, not all the time. I mean, the big thing is, rape and raping kids, things like that. Having sex with a 9-year-old girl, things like that. But it's very possible that when you got to the county jail and they found out that you beat a woman, they be whooping your ass too. Okay, because as bad as what they are, they have an honor code. You're not allowed to really beat women so much. When people go to jail all the time for domestic stuff, whatever, but people find out that you beat up a woman like that, they be whooping your ass. So the guys that saw you hit that woman would have whooped your ass. People in the county jail might have whooped your ass, and the cops might have whooped your ass. That thing in London I saw, that dude came down on her, and nobody really did nothing. I think they kind of got in his face, and then they just kind of he walked off, and they was just following. He was following them. People were following him, and then the police gently grabbed the man. Here in the U.S., man, LAPD, man, they would put you on the ground, handcuff man, and throw it. I don't know, man. It just seems what's to stop him from doing that? What's the consequence? They might throw you in a cop car, and people might go, oh, man, you get smashed on over here for doing something like that, because we're called to honor your women. You don't beat those, hurt those smaller than you, those that can't defend themselves. So anyways, I wanted to know, what's up with London? Is it like that over there? I mean, is there any kind of honor code? I mean, what's up with the police, man? Is he do you feel like this guy's gonna go to jail? Is he gonna catch some time? I mean, is he gonna catch an assault charge? Is he are they just gonna let this dude walk? I'm just curious. Anyways, so I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. Let me know what you think. Go ahead, hit the comment box. Of course, go ahead, smash the like button. If you're a Muslim or you got anything to say, please go ahead, drop some comments in there. I'd love to hear what you have to say about the matter. And for Hatun Tash, my prayers are with you, man. I hope you stay safe. I don't think anybody can tell you to stop doing what you're doing, because you're out there really doing the Lord's work, and you're probably never going to see this, but if you do, I want you to know that you are an amazingly strong Christian woman. And all my prayers are with you. I hope you're safe, because you know these dudes are out there gunning for you. You know they are. I mean, I think you should have, like, every time you out there, you should have like 10 dudes who are like fresh out of the penitentiary, just standing there with you, you know, or just have some dudes with you. Period. Like, we're not called to violence, but there's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. So, I mean, I think you need to. It's about time you get a little bit of your own security going on, man. That's I hate for any of these guys to get a hold of you. So my prayers are with you. I just want to say that you're amazing, and you know, people over here in the U.S., man, we give you a big high five. You know, we're with you 100%, and support everything you do. And I just want to say that I just wish you the best of luck and be safe out there. All right, you two, have a good night.